What's good everyone, I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to be going over some Azucena Oki situations that come from our wall combos, as well as exploring some wall combos you can use to set up the stances. I'm not going to waste any more time, let's get right into it. The first wall combo Oki situation we'll cover is the common down forward 1-4-1 tilde 2 combo. This situation is quite simple as it leaves you at a good advantage and almost everything your opponent gets up into they'll be forced to block, regardless if it's tech roll or standing up or holding back. Starting out, back 3 is a really solid option as it's a mid-check heat engager and will give you +4 and put your opponent in crouch if they block. All of our lows track really well here too, with down back 3 being one of the strongest options given the back turn situation after. Since the opponent doesn't have time to low parry the lows when waking up, they're forced to block them, meaning we can utilize our cheesy low mind games like down back 3 on block into back turn mid parry, or the down 3 strings, the down 4 strings, etc. If you want to get really fancy, you can even try manually going into Libertador or back turn for a 50-50, but just be careful as an opponent tech roll can put you off axis if they move afterwards and make options come out wrong. You can always delay your back turn or lib entry to realign if needed. One of my new favourite options and a better alternative to manual stances is forward 3+4. This move puts you +4 on block and you can pick between entering lib or back turn. It also does great chip damage on block and a lot of damage on hit. Just be careful as when performed on an opponent tech rolling left, the second hit can whiff. To prevent this, slightly delay the move by either waiting and pressing forward 3+4, or by pressing forward and then 3+4 slightly after while holding the forward. This will ensure that it doesn't whiff on tech rolling opponents. Just don't delay it for too long or your opponent will have time to walk around it as it's very linear. As for opponents trying to use get up attacks out of our pressure, mid and low get up kicks are weak options for them as they're not fast enough to beat most of our move list, so you can just attack through these most of the time. A strong option however is the spring kick. This goes over our lows with ease and will beat our slower mid options. This is risky for the opponent however, as we can bait and heavily punish with a wall splat, or if we want to keep attacking, we can throw down forward 4 and confirm the second hit when we see them attack to re-wall splat them for a wall combo. Down forward 4 in general is a strong option for wake up attacks as you can hit confirmer on get up kicks and the quick spring recovery as well. An underrated option our opponent has to stop our offense is the toe kick. This beats out almost all of our attacks, including Azucena's 13 frame down forward 1 mid check. To be safe, our best option is to block it as it's very risky for our opponent at -18 on block. Launch punish it with while standing 2, or if you're extra fancy, you have time to cancel crouch and punish with a wall splatting standing move like 3-3. To crouch cancel, tap up after blocking the low, and then press 3-3 slightly after. If opponents like to stay down, you can go for big damage with a ground hitting tool like forward 3, or play it safe with a safer one like down back 3. To summarise this Oki situation, if your opponent chooses to wake up by tech rolling, holding back or tapping up, you can enforce most of your move list as the frames allow you to attack instantly and your opponent has to guess. Once the opponent starts resorting to the strong wake up attacks like spring kicks and toe kicks, block these and punish them accordingly against the wall for huge damage. Another common wall combo is the while standing 4-1-3 combo. This combo knocks the opponent off to our left side. This situation is very similar to the previous wall combo in terms of advantage, but it has its own strengths and weaknesses. Firstly, if the opponent wakes up with a tech roll or stand up, we can use the same common options for the previous wall combo like down back 3, forward 3+4 and others as the frame situation is similar. Opponents will typically tech roll to the right here as teching left puts them back in the wall. Also, if the opponent holds back as they're waking up, they will be given a forced tech roll in the right direction. Be careful if the opponent manually tech rolls to the right, that is, pressing the tech roll right buttons and not holding back. Lows like down 4 and down 3, and mids like down forward 1 can whiff, as this Oki situation is slightly different. As this tech roll moves more to the side, it's harder to maintain pressure at the wall. One of the strengths of this wall combo that makes up for this is that opponents cannot toe kick or spring kick out of our pressure like the previous wall combo as they're facing downwards, and mid and low get up kicks are extremely slow, meaning we won't be attacked out of our follow-ups. Instead, they now have access to 2 different wake-up options that will force us to think. Firstly, opponents can use the forward roll here to evade some of our common options, mostly the slower mids. Faster mids still typically connect as they get up, and down back 3 hits grounded for free damage. On a hard read, you can even use a big ground hitting attack like forward 3 for extra free damage and better Oki. You can also use manual lib and back turn entries to follow them and mix them up. The strongest wake-up option they have, however, is waking up backwards. Whilst holding back during the wall combo results in an auto tech roll, waiting a moment to touch the ground and then pressing back allows the opponent to create a big distance as long as the wall isn't behind them. This will cause most of our options to whiff due to range. To counter this, either chase them down and mix them up, or use a long range tool like while running 3-2 or forward 3+4. To summarise this Oki situation, opponents who tech roll will get out of the wall easier, but we can still use most of our strong tools. Opponents will rarely attack us here, but instead have more evasive options like forward roll, or the strongest one, the backwards wake up. Hit or chase down opponents accordingly to account for this. I won't go into too much detail with this one, but another wall Oki situation comes from the lib 4-1-2 wall combo, typically performed after carrying to the wall with down 2-3 and then delaying the last hit of the string slightly to make it connect lower. This Oki situation is very similar to the down forward 1-4-1-2 wall combo given they're facing upwards and you are standing, however the main difference is that we have a much greater advantage. We have so much advantage in fact that mashing out common options after the wall combo straight away will cause them to whiff as the opponent is still getting up. To make your options connect, delay your timing by either waiting or sidestepping and then attacking. Also, because of our great advantage, we can actually walk around spring kicks to both sides and move around toe kicks to the right, so we don't have to wait around and block them. A useful strategy can be walking right to change your timing to make your follow-up connect, whilst also moving around spring kicks and toe kicks. Just note that get-up kicks can sometimes still track, especially if you don't commit to a full sidewalk, because they come out so slow that they realign. So slow in fact that you can actually sidestep and then attack and you'll still often win. In summary for this one, delay your Oki follow-ups and consider walking right to option select spring kicks and toe kicks when changing your timing. Now getting into some wall combos that set up stances, 4-1 into back turn 4 is a great way to set up a back turn mix-up, just at the price of a slightly less damaging wall combo. If we mash out our main mid straight away like back turn 4 or back turn 2, they'll whiff, so slightly wait before pressing these options to ensure they connect. Take care especially with back turn 2, as if you don't delay enough you'll hit them off axis if they tech roll left and the attack throw animation won't come out. Make sure that when you go low with back turn 3, you press it on the same delay to ensure your offense isn't predictable in terms of timing. Back turn 4-3 can give us a wall splat to give us huge damage, however as it is slightly faster than the low, you'll have to change your timing to hit stronger players. My preference is to go for back turn 2 as it's easier to use in terms of safety and timing. Our low, back turn 3, connects even without a delay, making it safer to throw out if you want to use it as a read to counter hit get up kicks or toe kicks. If it counter hits, confirm into lib 2 for a wall splat. This low also covers us if the opponent stays on the ground. Spring kicks will beat it however. The best way to beat all retaliation options like spring kicks, toe kicks, quick recovery and get up kicks is to do a down back into back input. This will create a huge space for an easy whiff punish for massive damage. If the opponent tech rolls after the wall combo and you want to keep them at the wall, you can use Azucena's back turn back 4 or back 3 depending on the direction to step with them. Finally, to keep your offense even more unpredictable, you can end the wall combo with back turn 1+2 instead of back turn 4. This will put Azucena front facing again, to catch opponents who are looking for the back turn mix up off guard when they see you do the 4-1 at the start of the wall combo. In summary, delay your back turn mix up option slightly to ensure they connect unpredictably, and punish retaliation heavily by cancelling back turn with down back into back. For a Libertador entry wall combo, we have back 1-1 into lib 4, doing the same damage as our back turn entry combo. Just like the previous wall combo, it's best to delay your stance attacks and realign, as if you mash them out straight away, your faster attacks won't connect on tech rolls and lib 1+2 will hit off axis, making it hard to convert. If the opponent is tech rolling, try and read their direction and walk with them in lib to set them up for a deadly wall 50-50. Lib 2 can be used for a wall splat attempt and is best mixed up with lib 3 as they are a similar speed. This is your safer 50-50. Lib 4-4 can be used as a big low and is especially devastating with a wall gimmick. You can mix this up with lib 1+2 given the similarity in speed, or you can try and delay lib 2 with a shimmy to give it a similar timing. Something useful is that the lib walk will avoid quick recovery attempts and all lows will be auto parried. This walk however does lose to mid get up kicks and spring kicks. Doing the back input in lib will avoid quick recoveries as well, and it also gives us the opportunity to punish toe kicks and get up kicks heavily, however spring kick unfortunately still tags us here. The safest way to deal with spring kick is to cancel the stance with down back and punish heavily. Lib 1+2 is also an option to hit all retaliation including spring kicks for extra damage, just be careful of opponents getting up and blocking it. It will also hit grounded, as do your lows, but this will give flip over Oki. Also, just like the last wall combo, we can confuse our opponents looking for the lib mix-up after seeing back 1-1 in the wall combo by ending the wall combo with lib 2 instead of lib 4. This will put us back into front facing to keep opponents guessing. To summarise this one, delay your lib options to ensure they hit and use the lib walk to realign whilst avoiding some retaliation. Bait spring kicks by cancelling the stance and punish heavily. And with that one, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope these wall combos and Oki situations are very useful for you when you're using Azucena. Be sure to let me know if you've got any other wall combos or wall Oki situations you like to use when playing Azucena in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.